Hello, my name is Elliott Lemonnier, and this is my senior footprint project. Lesson 1, courage is knowing what not to fear. So one of my biggest fears, probably going up through high school, my 4 years, is probably actually getting to the end and graduating. But now that it's here, it's kind of surreal. It's kind of a weird feeling that it's all over now. I would say another one of my bigger fears was getting a job, like stepping into the workforce and getting starting life. But now that I have a job, I'm working at cinema escape rooms. It's been great, and yeah, it's hard to believe that I've come this far throughout the high school years. Lesson 2: This is who I am and the path I follow. One of the major themes of my high school years is definitely growth. I try to grow every day. I try to learn new things. I'm always trying to better myself, whether that be spiritually, emotionally, physically. I always just try to grow in some way. Just try to make myself the best version of myself I can be. Lesson 3: My ultimate self is a unique symbol. But the symbol I chose, it's kind of a funny one. I guess the symbol that would represent me most is the guitar. I recently just bought a new guitar. I don't know if many people would know this. It's a Taylor 724 collector's edition. I love the way it plays. It's been amazing. But the reason it resembles me is it's who I am. This is who I am now. Guitar has been such a important part of my high school years. I started in high school. I started over COVID. It's been with me up to these 4 years, and I'm hoping I keep playing all the way past into the future. Guitar is something that I love, and I have a passion for, and I want to keep growing in that as I continue into my future years. Lesson 4: Life is my personal coloring book. The color I chose to represent myself would be green. I love nature. I love the outdoors. But personality-wise, it really represents growth and trying to improve. But yeah, I love the outdoors. I love going surfing. I love going outdoors in the woods, up camping in the mountains. I love it all. Love nature. Love looking at just the world. It brings me joy. And it's where I find the happy place. Lesson 5: Music and language is what my feelings sound like. The song that I chose is called "Because He Lives," and then I chose a line out of there. It says, "Because He lives, I can face tomorrow." For those of you who don't know me very well, I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the resurrection. And the fact that Jesus died and rose again for me is something that's so powerful, and it leads me, this is what I live for. This is why I live, is because He lived. He died and He rose. It's so powerful. For those of you who don't know Jesus, I encourage you to take a look at Him. It's something that changed my life, and I know it changed many other people's lives. I have many, many stories I've heard. And I also want to mention another line from that song. So after it says, "Because He lives, I could face tomorrow," it says, "Because He lives, all fear is gone." So I go throughout my days not fearing, because there's no reason to be fearing when He's in control of everything. He's in control of my life. For anyone who's interested, just if you have any questions about Him, just come. You can totally ask me. I'd be gladly talk to you about Jesus. Also, if anybody has a Bible sitting around at home, I definitely recommend reading it. If you don't know where to start, I definitely recommend starting at the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the 4 Gospels that are found in the New Testament of the Bible. But yes, definitely recommend checking them out. Lesson 6: My family and friends is what makes life sweet. I am grateful for the family and friends that the Lord has given me. I have a family that's very encourages me to pursue my best. I'm so thankful for my parents, my brothers, and my little dog. They always try to push me to be my best self I can be. I also have really good friends that are always there for me. I know that they're always trying to push me. They're always keeping me accountable, keeping me in check, no matter what the circumstance is. I'm just thankful to have real friends like that that are always there for me. Lesson 7: Listening to the advice of those closest to my heart. So people who have advised me throughout the high school years, definitely number one would be my parents. They've always been there for me, trying to tell me what's right and what's wrong, tell me what's best for me, because they know. And other people that I try to listen to are my pastors, friends, other adults that are wiser than me, definitely my elders in my life. I'm very thankful to have those kind of people in my life that lead me into the right path. Lesson 8. Some of the best memories are made in flip-flops. So one of my best memories from high school is definitely going to Hume Lake Christian camps. We did this over the summer. It wasn't really during school, but it was during the high school years. I've been going there since my seventh grade year all the way up. So 6 years now I've been going to this camp. It is such a blessing. It is probably one of my favorite vacations I've ever been on. There's so much to do there. There's so much fun, so much enjoyment, and just doing it with the people you love most is very. I'm very thankful for that. Lesson 9. There are no regrets in life, just lessons. So probably one of the biggest regrets I have throughout high school is probably not like getting out more, doing more. I feel like I was kind of introverted a little bit, and I kind of regret like I'm missing some things. But it's something I'm working on. I'm trying to do better at. But that's probably one of my biggest regrets during high school. Lesson 10. A heartfelt discussion with my younger self is good for the soul. So something I probably would have told my younger self would be definitely to read my Bible more, to study more, don't procrastinate. I feel like I could have taken a lot of things more seriously, but I was a dumb little ninth grader. I didn't really know what I was doing yet. But now I feel like knowing all this, I feel wiser and I feel led to the right directions, and I know like exactly what I want to do now. And also another thing I would say to my younger self would be to not take like small blessings for granted. There's so many things in my life that I should be thankful for that I obviously like. Sometimes I don't express that, but it's a blessing just to wake up every day. So that's something that I wish I knew when I was younger. I didn't take as seriously. But yeah, just to be thankful for small things, and it makes you feel happy in the inside. It makes you grateful, and it makes you feel nice in the inside. Lesson 11. The wisdom and personal insight that only comes with life experience. So there are two types of people in this world. There are dreamers and there are doers. I encourage you guys to be both, to be a dreamer and a doer. I think that's so important, that we can't just have dreams and not do anything about it. And also we can't just do things if you don't have big dreams. That kind of go hand in hand. They go with each other. That I encourage you to take with you in your next years after high school.